Chapter 2. 2 minutes later, a sweet-looking woman appeared on the big screen. It was the host Tan Shu. Her voice was like a yellow warbler coming out of the valley, with a gentle smile. Everyone has been waiting for a long time. All the bets on the spot and on StarNet have been counted. Let's take a look at the final odds, respectively. With the sound, the wool material no. 1 to 10 is displayed on the big screen in a timely manner, and there are corresponding odds below. Among them, no 3, no 6, and no 8 have the most bets and the lowest odds, which are 4.2, 3.6, and 3.9 respectively, and most of the others are between 7-12. By Jing2's no 4 wool material is not favored by others, and the odds are 9.5, which means, based on the principle of 1,000 star coins he invested, if he bets, he will eventually get 9,500 star coins. Joe Guy smiled and looked at the odds on the big screen, convinced of his own vision. This time, he looked very carefully. The no 3 wool material performed well, but there were a few hidden fissures at the back, which were difficult to find without careful observation. As the saying goes, don't be afraid of big cracks and small locks. The jade structure inside is easily damaged by fine locks. Therefore, the green ones must be no 6 and no 8. Joe Guy was very proud. Although the odds of these 2 pieces of wool were not high, if they guessed correctly, the odds would double. He invested 20,000 principal, and at least he could get 150,000, not a small amount. Apart from money, stone gambling is all about the heartbeat and the satisfaction of betting on the treasure, which cannot be brought by any other entertainment activities. He glanced at no 4 again. The performance of this piece of wool was really average. It seems that this beautiful boy is going to belong to him. At the same time, the 2 stone gamblers on the high platform began to prepare to dissolve the stone. In an auction like this, there are more than 10 stone betting games every day, and everyone in the audience and Sing Wang's customers are waiting with great excitement. Naturally, time cannot be wasted. These wools were selected by them in the past few days. In order to get results as soon as possible, they have long been optimistic about the trend of wools, and now they can immediately dissolve the stones. 10 experienced callside masters walk to the 10 pieces of wool on the display stand respectively, and according to the instructions of the 2 stone gamblers combined with the performance of the wool, they quickly cut along the dark lines displayed. Sound shields and guards are automatically activated to prevent excessive noise and gravel from disturbing the viewing customers. With the help of an automatic stone cutter, in less than 2 minutes, all 10 pieces of wool were cut deep or shallow. Everyone stared at the big screen, breathing nervously. Some of these wool materials have been cut by a third, and some have just broken open the skin, revealing a finger-wide cut surface. The stone gambler sprinkled some water, so that everyone can see it more clearly. Hey, 6 of the 10 stones are all white stones, and there is a high probability that these stones will be useless. It collapsed at the first blow, ******* it, and lost money again. Don't panic, this is just the beginning, just wait. The crowd in the audience suddenly became a mess. Some were scolding, laughing, frustrated, and looking forward to it, showing all kinds of life. Joe Guy couldn't hide the excitement in his eyes. His honest face was red with excitement, and the numbers 6 and 8 he had chosen were both green. Bai Jing looked up at the movements of the master cowside on the big screen. He looked very calm, but his thin fingers lightly pressed his temples. Perhaps because he was too hungry, he felt an unspeakable dizziness, and his body became extremely tired. Fortunately, the experience in the end times gave him extraordinary perseverance, which should be enough to support the end of this game. Look, it's soaring. I only saw that Master Shai sprinkled some water on the hole rubbed by the no 6 wool material, and a light green came out. It was shiny and translucent, and the color was pure. Looking at the waterhead is very good. At least it can reach the glutinous seed, soaring. Ms. Lin Shuang is worthy of being a leader among the second-level stone gamblers. She's amazing. Haha, I bought no 6 for 50,000 star coins. This time I will definitely make a profit. Joe Guy couldn't hold back the smile at the corner of his mouth. He said that his vision was right, that the previous bet was just bad luck. He looked at the dejected people around him. His vanity was greatly satisfied. He couldn't help but patted Bai Jing's shoulder, but he was not annoyed after being avoided by the latter, and said with a smile, "Little brother, it seems that your luck is average. It doesn't matter. There is still a chance next time." Bai Jing avoided his hand sideways without giving him a look. Anger and contempt flashed in Joe Guy's eyes. Just wait, you will cry when you don't pay." Seeing the rise, a smile appeared on the lips of the stone gambler Lin Shuang, and he stepped forward to discuss with Master Qi Shai. focusing on this piece of wool. The stone cutter was replaced with a grinding wheel. After fine grinding, more than half of the wool was quickly removed. The smile on the corner of Lin Shuang's mouth became stronger and stronger. She splashed the water impatiently and lit it inside with a strong light. How could it be? The woman exclaimed from the high platform. The large screen zoomed in on the cut surface of the wool material in time, and I saw that under the illumination of the light, the green jadeite was covered with large and small black spots, densely packed, almost extending to the incision. It's ringworm, so much. It's over, it's over, it's over. This black ringworm has completely penetrated into the jade, and there is no drama. I lost again. Today's luck is really bad. There are many people optimistic about No 6 wool, and this time there are many laments. Jiao Gu's ecstatic expression froze just now. His face was so gloomy that it dripped with water, and the words he just said were like a huge irony, which made his honest face distorted. How can there be ringworm? Shit, that's really bad luck. At the same time, other wool materials are almost solved. The favored No. 3 wool material is full of broken jade No. 8 is green on the skin, and No. 6 jade meat is eaten by black ringworm. Among the 10 pieces of wool, the one who solved the emerald turned out to be No. 4. Impossible? How could it be No. 4? Jiao Gu looked at the wool unwrapped on the big screen and cried out in disbelief. No. 4 has a gray-white skin and rough skin, which is completely inconspicuous. How can it be possible to produce jade? But the fact couldn't bear him not to believe it, and on the huge screen, a piece of oily green jadeite that was a circle bigger than an adult's fist appeared in front of everyone. Its color is a slightly dull green, the surface has a grease-like delicate luster, the color is warm and even. It is indeed a big rise. Most people were shocked and accepted the result. Bet on stone, isn't the bet on the uncertainty of jade and wool? As the saying goes, immortals can't break an inch of jade. Even the top stone gamblers in the empire can't accurately judge whether there is jade in the wool, whether it is rising or falling, let alone these amateurs. At the end of the game, the sweet-looking host appeared on the screen again and said with a smile, "The result of this stone betting has come out, and the winner is the second-level stone gambling master, Miss Shang Yun." The dazzling spotlight shone on the beautiful woman on the high platform at the same time. Her flowery smile was reflected on the big screen. The fans under the stage were scrambling to call Shang Yun's name, and there were even many live broadcast surrounding her. Shang Yun, Shang Yun, Shang Yun. In the cheers of the fans, and under the amazed eyes of everyone, Shang Yun bowed deeply to everyone with tears in her eyes. This is her most glorious moment as a stone gambler, and it is also the most glorious moment. Lin Shuang, who was also a stone gambler, had already left the stage with a cold expression. As the loser, the carnivalier did not belong to her. But next time, she will definitely win. After Shang Yun left the stage, the host's sweet voice sounded, "Congratulations to the customers who have successfully made a bet. The star coins will be automatically settled to the Guangnao account within 5 minutes. Next, the auction of this green jadeite will be held. He, little brother, is lucky." Jiao Gu looked at Bai Jing with a stiff smile. His face no longer had the genial expression he had before. Instead, he looked rather hideous. The result this time was like a loud slap slapped hard in the face, making him very embarrassed. Damn, he actually lost to a newcomer. What kind of did this boy have? Bai Jing ignored it and closed his eyes in discomfort. The pain in his stomach made him clench his fists, his fingertips turning white. If I understand correctly, the odds of 9.5 means that he earned 9,500 star coins. After removing the 1,000 star coins given to this man, there are 8,500 star coins left, which should be enough to buy brains and food. But he doesn't have the light brain account that the host said. I don't know how to solve it. Hopefully soon. Well, Bai Jing bit his lip and groaned, cold sweat dripping from his forehead, and his stomach spasmed due to excessive hunger, as if a knife was twisted inside, and the pain was unbearable. At this moment, a woman with a work card hurried towards him. I'm Wang Xin, a staff member of Gu's stone gambling shop, number 001,635. Is Bai Jing your name? Look, is the bet slip yours? Wang Xin called out Guangnao, and an electronic bet sheet of 1,000 star coins was displayed out of thin air. Bai Jing's name was signed in the lower right corner, which was the star coins that Jiao Gu lent him. Yes. Bai Jing's voice was so weak that it was barely noticeable. He clutched his cramping stomach, and his eyes went black, and he could barely see the screen in front of him. Wang Xin breathed a sigh of relief, seeing that all the star coins had been distributed to the corresponding account. Only this white scene could not find anyone. Goose definitely does not allow mistakes in settlement, even if it is a star coin. The supervisor quickly called out the monitoring and asked several robots to step up their search, and finally found the person who did not have an account. "Are you all right?" Wang Xin asked worriedly, looking at the pale face of the other party. "I need food." "Yes, yes." After Wang Xin heard it, he immediately took out 2 primary nutrient solutions from the small space button. These staff members are specialized in dealing with disputes and emergencies, and they are prepared for everything. "Thank you." Bai Jing almost grabbed the 2 nutrient solutions, opened the mouth of the tube, and poured them into his mouth together. The tasteless liquid flowed into the body, gradually relieving the stomach cramps. Bai Jing felt that he was alive. Although he was only 5% full, he finally got rid of his hunger. "How are you? Are you full?" Wang Xin looked at his slowly recovering face and said happily, "1 primary nutrient solution is enough to satiate one's stomach. 2 should be a little supportive. Don't drink so much next time." "Yeah." Bai Jing lowered his eyes, his long eyelashes trembling gently like a small fan. He did not explain that he was only 5% full after taking 2 primary nutrient solutions. His body may be slightly different from the aborigines in this world, so he must not expose it. "Star coins are usually credited to the Guangnao account. Do I need to buy the Guangnao?" Looking at the plain and faded clothes of the other party, Wang Xin showed a little sympathy in his eyes. This person should be from a slum, and he didn't have star coins to buy Guangnao before. Need. Bai Jing understands that in this high-tech future world, it is impossible to do anything without a brain. "Follow me." Wang Xin led him into the guest room on the first floor and took out a pure white wristband. This is an ordinary light brain, priced at 3,000 star coins. In fact, there is a deluxe version, priced at 10,000 stars, but she didn't take it out, lest it hurt the self-esteem of the teenager. "Okay." Seeing Bai Jing's agreement, Wang Xin quickly tapped on the light brain a few times and handed it to the other party after activation. When he got the optical brain, a beam of white light emitted from it, scanning him thoroughly like an X-ray, but Bai Jing was completely unprepared and had no time to dodge. Seeing that Bai Jing's face was not good, Wang Xin explained with a smile, "Don't worry, this is Guangnao automatically analyzing your level data. From now on, Guangnao will be bound to you, and when the data is uploaded to the Imperial Gene Bank, there will be your unique identification." Bai Jing pursed his lips. He is not an aboriginal here, in case the physical data is different. Before he could think of a countermeasure, he heard a D, and the light brain automatically popped up a translucent interface above. ID 1,053,166,247. Name: Bai Jing. Sex: male. Age: 18. Status: citizen of the Galactic Empire. Gene class: D class. Physical fitness level: B level. Mental strength level: A level. Skill name: none. Warning: the owner's body has been in a subhealth state for a long time. Please supplement nutrition as soon as possible. Bai Jing breathed a sigh of relief in his heart. It seems that the data is not abnormal. Wang Xin: the 9,500 star coins are deducted from the 3,000 for the purchase of Guangnao, and the remaining 6,500 star coins have been credited to your account. Please check. Bai Jing: how much is the nutrient solution just now? Ah? Wang Xin was stunned for a moment, then waved her hand quickly after reacting, "No need. Gu Shi will reimburse the stars and coins for dealing with emergencies. She just did what she should do. 100 star coins for a bottle of primary nutrient solution." Bai Jing has quickly opened the optical brain to inquire, and the price of the primary nutrient solution is displayed on the pop-up interface. His learning speed is simply amazing. "Thank you just now." Bai Jing looked at Wang Xin with a very sincere tone. If it wasn't for the help of the other party, he might not be able to hold it anymore. He quickly found the other party's account through Guangnao and directly transferred 500 star coins to express his gratitude. Then he transferred 1,000 star coins to the middle-aged man named Zhou Gui. He never liked to owe favors. Wang Xin's face turned slightly red when the young man looked at her. Those brown eyes seemed to contain a clear spring, so beautiful that it was suffocating, and even made her heart thump. "I go first." Bai Jing nodded to Wang Xin, glanced at the 5,000 star coins displayed on his account, and turned away. He wants to find a place to live as soon as possible and get to know the world well.